Since the beginning of civilization, humanity has struggled with one of its oldest questions. What is sin? Is it disobeying God? Breaking moral laws? Creating suffering? Or living out of harmony with truth itself? From Christianity and Islam to Buddhism, Hinduism, ancient Egypt, and the philosophies of Greece and China, nearly every culture has developed its own understanding of humanity's moral failures. Yet despite their differences, many arrived at remarkably similar conclusions. Tonight, we journey across thousands of years and 30 beliefs to discover how humanity has answered one profound question. What is sin? According to Christianity, sin is rebellion against God and His commandments. The Bible teaches that all people have sinned and fall short of God's perfect standard. Pride, greed, hatred, lying, adultery, idolatry. These are examples of sin because they separate humanity from God. But Christianity also teaches that forgiveness and salvation are possible through repentance and faith in Jesus Christ. Like and subscribe. Judaism. In Judaism, sin is understood as violating God's covenant and commandments. Jewish traditions describe different kinds of wrongdoing, ranging from accidental mistakes to deliberate rebellion. Yet repentance, prayer, and righteous living can restore one's relationship with God. God's mercy and justice stand together. Islam. In Islam, sin is disobedience to Allah's ajab. Major sins include murder, oppression, theft, false testimony, and idolatry. Yet the Quran repeatedly emphasizes God's mercy. No matter how great a person's mistakes may be, sincere repentance can lead to forgiveness. In Hinduism, harmful actions create negative karma. Sin is not merely breaking rules, but performing actions that create suffering and spiritual ignorance. Greed, violence, selfish desires, these bind the soul to the cycle of rebirth. The ultimate goal is liberation, known as moksha. Buddhism approaches the question differently. Rather than focusing on sin, Buddhism teaches that suffering arises from three poisons: ignorance, desire, and hatred. These forces keep human beings trapped in suffering. Through wisdom, compassion, and mindfulness, one can move toward enlightenment and freedom. For followers of Jainism, nonviolence is among the highest virtues. Even harming the smallest living creature creates negative consequences. Sikh teachings identify 5 major vices: lust, anger, greed, attachment, and pride. These spiritual enemies separate humanity from God and prevent inner peace. Confucianism teaches that wrongdoing results from failing in one's duties to family, society, and fellow human beings. Respect, honor, integrity, and responsibility are essential to a harmonious life. In Taoism, evil is living contrary to the natural order of the universe. Human beings flourish when they live in balance with the Tao. Disharmony and selfishness lead people away from peace. The ancient Egyptians believed that after death, the heart of every person would be weighed against the feather of truth. Those who had lived dishonestly, violently, or unjustly faced judgment. Truth and righteousness were essential virtues. Ancient Greece. Greek philosophers often viewed moral failure as ignorance and lack of virtue. Aristotle taught that wisdom and moderation led to human flourishing. Excess and deficiency both led people away from virtue. For the Stoics, vice meant living contrary to reason and nature. True happiness came through wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. External wealth mattered far less than inner character. Zoroastrianism. One of the world's oldest religions taught that humanity must choose between truth and falsehood. Its moral foundation can be summarized in three simple principles: good thoughts, good words, good deeds. Among the Vikings, honor, loyalty, and courage were highly valued. Cowardice, betrayal, and broken oaths brought shame upon both individuals and communities. Many Native American traditions emphasize harmony with nature, honesty, community, and respect for all living things. Wrongdoing disrupts the balance between humanity and creation. Ancient Chinese philosophies emphasized harmony between heaven, earth, and humanity. Selfishness, greed, and disorder threatened the well-being of society. Moral living meant preserving balance and virtue. Common themes. Although these beliefs differ greatly, many share common warnings against pride, greed, violence, dishonesty, hatred, selfishness, oppression, and injustice. Different civilizations use different words. Sin, vice, ignorance, disharmony, negative karma. But many recognize the same dangers within human nature. Perhaps the deeper question is not simply, what is sin? But rather, what kind of person are we becoming? Across thousands of years, humanity has consistently taught that wisdom, repentance, compassion, and truth can transform lives. And perhaps that common hope tells us something profound about ourselves. Which belief do you find most fascinating? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring humanity's greatest questions, subscribe to the Archive of Humanity. Until next time, thank you for watching.